Zambia.
And this government is doing just that.
Where?
Isn't CDF meant to do
Which
that?
CDF?
CDF
is a scam. CDF is a scam. It is a serious scam. And I can tell you, Mr. Zakaria, people, this is a public radio, and people are listening to us.
Yes.
They give you in parliament. They go and cheat us in parliament that CDF is 28 million. And I want to challenge, if there is any MP in Zambia who has received 28 million, they must call us here. That is a scam. This is a way that this government is siphoning funds in the name of CDF. There is no constituency in the whole country that has received 28 million. That money is on paper. But why should we be having money on paper and on the ground it's not there? The people who are benefiting in CDF are the same people in the government who are doing these contracts and leaving out the people. So for me, CDF should have been a game changer, but it is the greatest scam Zambia has ever had. And don't worry, a time is coming. We will follow up this money. And once our CDF, get ready, we'll come after you.
Tell me, because you are saying CDF would have been a game changer. So in short, you believe it's a good idea.
It is.
How would you then implement it?
It is a beautiful idea. And I want to although the problem was one. The problem was that they wanted to blindfold Zambians. And what they did, they went to the Ministry of Education, they reduced their budget because desks are supposed to be provided by the Ministry of Education. So they reduced their budget, then they said it's going to CDF. Why did they do that? They knew that the previous government, people were stealing money from, so it had some kind of, goodwill. They didn't want ministers and officials to be stealing, but they forgot that as they are doing that, they are also creating new thieves. Because I can assure you, we have new thieves now. How do you say it's CDF? You go to Kanchibia, you pick 20 youths that they must be taught driving, 20 of them from Kanchibia. You bring them to Kawata in Lusaka to do driving. I mean, honestly speaking, even if the people who are, doing this thing of, administration, even if they knocked off at break time, when I say break time, it means that their education is not complete. Even if their education is not complete, they should be able to say, how do you get somebody from Kanchibia? He passes Mpika. Mpika has got a DC. You are telling me that you cannot do the driving in Mpika. Why don't you empower the driving schools in Mpika or even in the same Kanchibia to have a driving school and teach these people? You bring them to Lusaka. Now, one, they will need accommodation. Who pays for that accommodation? How sure are we that when somebody writes on the CDF that no accommodation is this is how this government is stealing money? So the beneficiaries of CDF, it's not the citizens. It is the very people who initiated it. So they wanted to have a clever way of stealing money, and they are successful because right now, going to water site and service, you find students in a house. Where are they from? They are from Chadiza, guys. How it is very painful. Nobody is following up this. So that they reduce the budgets. Look at local government. There is nowhere in the world local government should buy cars. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Local government. Ministry. How can local government be buying cars when it is the responsibility of the Ministry of Transport? So you can see that here there is some kind of cleverness, but that cleverness, it will catch up with them. You cannot do that. I mean, look, this is why I'm at these desks, because there is no control. In the Ministry of Education, there was a department that was concerned with quality. But now you remove that power from the Ministry of Education, you take it down, and a desk is made today. The following day, the desk is broken. And now, who is going to repay? Where are you going to get the money from? This is why I'm telling you that CDF is a scam.
Let's zero into Kanchibia, because this is the constituency that had those local government by-elections, which you won as UPPZ. And then you are telling us that what we see on social media about Kanchibia's development in as far as implementation of CDF is not what is on the ground. I mean, we have seen quite a lot. It's shocking that you would say that, because we have seen quite a lot. We've seen roads on social media. We've seen schools, classrooms, blocks built. We've seen Kanchibia for the first time having a mortuary as a result of CDF. All these things are development. And when you bring up the issue that you are shooting down development in Kanchibia, it's quite shocking. Tell us, is there something we need to know?
Well, I'm not shooting down Honorable Chanda. He's one of the most hardworking MPs. But he hasn't got 28 million. Give Chanda, Honorable Chanda, 28 million, and you will see development there. And the cry I am having is the cry of my namesake. Give him 28 million. He will do better than most of these constituencies. So, yes, a road could have been done, but it's not all the places that are with roads. The ward where I won, Manshaward, that Manshaward, we have a situation. I'm building a school now in Manshawat. How can I
Is that
start?
the reason why you won an election?
No. I'm telling you.
Or you're building post-election, or you started building?
We are starting now. We haven't built. We are starting now. The reason being that we had an area where children can't go to school. We have a place where the secondary school is very far. And you know what happens? And the parents complain that our girls can't finish school because the distance is too long. And by the time they are walking, they will meet 5 to 6 boys proposing them. And finally, they become weak. And most of them are pregnant. And so what we are saying is that we have a challenge of schools. We have a challenge of other infrastructure, even roads and a number of things. But yes, the Honorable is doing well. But the fact that we won in a place where CDF has been made to be the best should show you that it is not everyone who is a beneficiary, and that is my concern.